Gaffer, you said the players are ready for a game. How do you think they did today?
Yeah, listen, I think the most important thing was a training exercise. We've had two good weeks, a week in Portugal, a week on the training ground. So I think the lads do get to the stage where they want to get out on the pitch and play some football. And they did okay. They did okay. Listen, you're playing against a Penrith side. Obviously we know a lot better than them. But the point is that we put some money in the coffers for them to go forward. So as well as a training exercise for us, hopefully we've helped Penrith at the same time. And it's funny, when you forget about these little clubs and you see, I think the majority of their players were working last night. So Bill was telling me, and part-timers on the train. So, it's great to bring a team down and appreciate, how hard it is down at these lower leagues. It really, really is. And what said it all to me is when we had a nice match ball, got kicked over there, and I kicked on another white ball. Was like, but it's what it is, and you've got to appreciate that. The hard work, and yeah, listen, it wasn't about the result. It was about getting a good work ethic in, and I thought we did that. Especially second half, we kind of upped the tempo a bit.
You say pre-season is not about the results; it is about performance and building fitness. Do you think that you've done that today?
Yeah, I think so. Listen, it's a hot day, so obviously they get a lot more work out of that. But listen, it's always hard when you've got trialists and you're chopping and changing. As you saw, the second half was probably, more of my team, and you can see the difference straight away. But listen, let's not take anything away. We're going to play harder teams in the Championship than we have today. So it's purely a training basis, purely getting your fitness in, getting to handle the ball, looking after the ball. And we'll get better and stronger as it goes on.
Yeah, and two obviously signed up yesterday, Gary McKenzie and Kurt Broadfoot. You must be delighted to get those two over the line.
I am. I'm disappointed it took so long to get it done. That's the most annoying thing for me. But we saw last year, how well they did together, and it was important, to try and get them back in together. Not just the two, because Kaffers has come back and he's looked unbelievably well in pre-season. As fit as anything you saw today. He's a very, very good player, and as I said, it's a clean sheet. It's a clean slate for all my players that area. We bring other players in. Once I get an assembled squad that I feel is going to be able to compete in the Championship, everyone's got a clean slate. And I said that to Kaffers. I said, don't think because Baldy and Gaza are back that leaves you out in the cold, because it doesn't. Because the way you've started pre-season, you've been fantastic, and they've all got to fight for their places. But yeah, just to get two names in, who we're used to. We saw what they did for us last year. We saw our defensive record changed, apart from the Brighton game, obviously, when them two played together. So yeah, it's great to get them in. We need a lot more players in, but it's a start, that's for sure.
Yeah, we saw a few trials today. Obviously, is there anyone in particular impressed?
I think it's the worst thing in football. I remember, must have been under 15, and I went to an England schoolboy trial, and there was me, Gaza, Ian Bogey, people like that, and it was just one game, and it's so nerve-wracking. It's the hardest thing in the world, to go, because you get so apprehensive, because you want to impress, you want to show what you can do, and it's a nightmare scenario, to be fair. And listen, all the trialists who played today did ever so well, but we're a Championship club. We shouldn't really, no disrespect to them, but we shouldn't be looking at trialists. We should be looking at probably proven players who we know about. But because of the way things are at the moment, that's what we've had to do. So listen, they all did well. Whether they're better than what we got, obviously I'll sit down with Al and have a discussion tomorrow about it. But listen, all you can do is give them a chance. Give them a go. Give them none of them embarrass themselves. But ideally, I want to start pushing now, pushing to a 18, 19, 20-man team where I know they're going to, be there and you can trust them, and they're going to be there throughout the season.